You've been submerged into the Saiyan Sit Down. I'm Jacob.
And I'm Jared.
And we're going to talk about Dragon Ball
Z.
And we're on episode 166.
Woo!
The Cell games have been announced.
I know,
They
this
haven't
is the saga.
started.
This is it, but this is the saga start. According to online, this is where it starts officially, is right here. We just finished the Perfect Cell saga, and now we're moving on to the Cell games, which is the final arc in the Android Trunks Cell saga.
True.
But anyway, I just wanted to point to that.
I like that more than the alternative, which is like this. Most of this episode was people reacting to the cells.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
there's going to be a tournament? What? A tournament? Like, I don't need a full episode of that. Usually this is like implied that the news spread.
Yeah. Well, this is going to be implied for the next couple episodes because they keep
Meanwhile,
talking.
yeah, and Cell doesn't tell anyone he's doing his construction apprenticeship.
Yeah.
He builds the ring. He learns how to cut cement.
It was like was that a carpenter fighter we don't know about? Like he's got some good genes in there. He just knows how to build this perfect arena.
He has such potential in architecture.
I do also want to bring up a character moment though of Trunks,
Okay.
which is this: Vegeta starts talking crap, and beats out, and Krillin is about to go off on him and say that Trunks is more powerful, and Trunks stops him. This is a big character moment. Trunks is still at that point of his father where he does not want his father to know that he's more powerful than him because he knows it will hurt his pride. And this just shows, I think, a lot of Trunks' not just relationship with his dad, but who he is as a character. He's not Goku. Like, in a way, he really is like an adult Gohan in the way that I think what people would want from a fighter, which is that he is like both powerful, badass, and he's like humble, versus kind of like Goku and Vegeta, which are a little bit more like glowy about when they get more powerful. Trunks and Gohan normally don't glow about their power levels or anything like that. Krillin helps 16, takes him off to the Brief's house.
Yeah, this guy
to
cannot
support.
save enough androids.
No, he's hoping. Like,
That's
he's like,
something.
well, what if the other one comes back? And 16, he helped me. It's like, hey, I'm the android helper. Hey, it's me, Krillin.
He's got an android savior.
You know, everyone else is kind of scared of you. Maybe you should date me, you know? Maybe the safe choice.
He didn't end Vegeta either, so he definitely has a lot of, like, but then Frieza, I think he was all about kill Frieza, don't like,
Well, I mean, Frieza was blew him up. I think for good reason. He has reason to fear Frieza. But yeah, you're right. Gohan and Goku are still training, by the way, in the hyperbolic time chamber. I actually put my official notes. I just thought, oh, they're done. And then I'm like, oh, there's a whole other episode that's still in this time chamber. Never mind. I thought it was the last fight. It's probably not. But
and Vegeta's frustrated, like it's the only bathroom available on the towers. What's taking them so long?
And then you got Roshi recapping the tournaments in the past, so it goes back to Dragon Ball where he talks about Jackie Chan. By the way, he does say he won one, and no one, like, they question him for a second, but then they just let him talk and never bring up that he's Jackie Chan. So now we're at Briefs, number 167 is Briefs talking to himself as he's fixing 16, and he's like, I gotta throw these plans out, you're completely different, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I mean, Jiro just seemed, he made these androids, but then he made all these other ones, and they're all different. Like, I'm gonna make these androids different, and these ones. It's hilarious that he just started to go up on his own path. Like, he just has all these different things. But anyway, when Cell goes to the movie station to tell everyone about the film, it is slow. He goes up these, like, through the building. I just find it so funny. It's so, like, I don't know, Cell at this point, I don't know if it's a voice acting thing, if they don't want to pay the voice actor, but he just is like very quiet. If it was Frieza, he'd be like, oh yes, run monkeys, or and Boo would be like, Boo, want candy. But like, you got Cell here, he's just quiet. He's just going up there, and then he makes his announcements about the tournament. Okay, yeah, Gohan has a nightmare about Cell. I just wanted to point this out, guys. It's another nightmare where they haven't met, but Gohan knows what Cell looks like is perfect. I love these. There's like 3 of these, I think. 3 or 4 of these in the Android.
Right.
This is like the 3rd or 4th time that they've had it happen. Cell gloats about being like, remember those people missing from those cities recently, and then you just found their clothes? Me.
That was my work.
He's just like telling everyone. It's like oh, cool, so you're going to keep doing this? Like, no, I have other plans now. It's like, wait, what if someone's like, I have some questions about that. So you just stop doing it? Why would you stop doing it? With Larry King? Like, let's talk about this.
So why are you absorbing people?
And we'll finish off with
168,
which is not much going on.
Not much. I mean, this feels like more of a dress rehearsal. Like this should have probably been the first episode we talked. Like I wish they just skipped this. But Goku comes out. He wears the orange clothes, so things are getting serious. Oh, Gohan gets Piccolo's.
But let's talk really quick. Yeah, clothing. What's the difference about them though? from everyone else.
Gohan's taller and older and more teenager.
Sure, but what Goku and
they're Super Saiyan.
They're both Super Saiyan now, constantly, just always constantly. It's part of their training regimen, and I just pointed that out because that is an important detail for people to remember too about both of these characters.
Yeah, and again, it's like kind of abandoned in the series. It's like an interesting hack, like maybe this is a shortcut around the end, but
they won't. Could you imagine they do a Super Saiyan God? They should definitely do that in a saga.
It seems like a cool
they
idea.
should do that.
They do it for like 2 weeks and then that's it.
Yeah, never again.
So I don't get it. But I think Gohan wearing Piccolo's clothing either. I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
You grew up with Piccolo, but like you spent a year training with Goku to come out and immediately put on Piccolo's clothes.
You know, you can love your dad as much as you want, but you love your real dad.
Go in the chamber with Piccolo then.
Like, he would love that. But anyway,
Piccolo goes in.
He does. You're right. Gohan should have went back in with him. But anyway, it's also to give him a different look, I think. I think it's just for the final bout. And
he takes off right away in the battle.
Yeah, I was going to say, he does. Well, yeah, he looks iconic in the normal Piccolo gear. Like, I mean, people remember Gohan look in the purple. But I also want to point out, super small change. Trunks gets a haircut. Which is not the haircut. It is short, but it's not the haircut he had even when he originally came in. This is a new haircut.
Yeah, I missed the man bun look.
I honestly think he looks pretty badass with that long hair. Yeah. Like
it came from the future, just knowing that fashion style. And then Goku instant transmissions to meet Perfect Cell. He just keeps messing with him. This is the second time he's like, "What's up, dude? Like, you ready?
What's up, dog? Wabbit season, huh?
Yeah, you want to fight me?" And then. But this time I think it's interesting because now it's Perfect Cell, obviously, and he's not charging at Goku. He's not falling for the same like football Lucy football trick. But it was interesting. So he went there for what purpose? Just to assess Cell's energy, I guess, and see. And I guess he can, because in the time chamber he's kind of already being like Gohan has the potential or whatever. But I think that's the moment where he actually realizes it. I think he goes over there and sizes him up and realizes, okay, there's absolutely no way I can do it. So let's not go back in the chamber.
Obviously, in this state, Goku could not. If Goku went in the time chamber again with Gohan, there's no doubt he'd be able to beat Cell. There's no way he wouldn't be able to. Because Gohan's power, if he could awaken Gohan's power in there too, then he would have a training partner that's more powerful than him, and then he would definitely be able to beat Cell. But anyway, they didn't want to do that. I get Toyama. If you guys don't know, this was one of the original endings that Toyama was thinking about ending on after this saga. But anyway, that's it, I think, right?
That's the whole series.
That's the whole series. No, anyway, guys, but that's it for this episode. We'll be back next week with another episode. If any breaking news happens, just so you know, we pre-record these. So please let us in the comments. We understand that news happens every week. Anyway, see you soon.